George out there with Chris Middleton. Then it's Jordan Poole. Then there's Bilal Coulibaly. And it's Sarr in at the 5. And for the Lakers, Reeves at the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Rui Hachimura is out there with Hayes. And it's Doncic in at the point guard. We know NBA games aren't played on paper, but if they were, this game wouldn't be close, Fred.
You're right, BA, but we're not doing it. We're out here on the court, and we want to see guys going at it. Tonight, given where these teams are, can the underdog step up, rise up, and get an unexpected win? We're going to find out.
And so Middleton will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. It's Poole on the wing. Misses the 3. Here's Hachimura. Fires the 3. That one's good from James on the assist by Reeves.
When LeBron's shooting like that, nothing you can do defensively.
Here's Poole. Pass to Middleton. And it's Middleton finishing it off.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
James can't get it to go. For Washington, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his... First foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Poole. To the middle. Nice shot by George.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
With the Bradley Beal trade, Washington made it clear they were going in a new direction, Fred.
Yeah, it felt like the Wizards were stuck in the Delaware just a little bit. They won 34 or 35 games for 3 straight seasons, and trading away Bradley Beal was an admittance to, hey, we've got to start over, we've got to do something, get some younger players in here on the roster and give us some flexibility. The future is now for the Washington Wizards.
For Washington, they've gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Here's Coulibaly. That shot off the mark. Reeves with some nice D. And here's Doncic outside. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Encouraging to see Doncic sink the 3. Needs to keep doing this now.
Doncic has gone 1 for 2 from the 3-point line. Poole outside to the paint. Here's Sarr, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Shot is good by Reeves. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Poole from long range. And Reeves pulls it down.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Yep, that one goes. Doncic has got 5.
Oh, my. Tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
Poole against Doncic. Pass to Coulibaly. Lets it go from deep. The Lakers with a rebound. James outside. Shot clock at 6. Unloads. And it's Coulibaly with a rebound.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. I talked with him about how he's approaching matching up with Jordan Poole tonight, and he said to make sure we don't lose him on defense, we have to talk and we have to know where he is. expects his team to be very active and talkative here tonight. Guys?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
Yeah, in the lane there. I mean, that's easy money for Sarr.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
And it's a completely new group for the Lakers. Here's Goodwin, and he buries his first look. And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already, and we're not even in the second half.
Here's Carrington, outside for Bay. Here's the 3. Vanderbilt pulls it in. For Los Angeles, they've got half their attempts to go, 6 of 12. Benson can't hit. Washington's gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Poole outside. Fires the 3. Drains the triple.
And Poole just deadly from 3.
Here's Vincent. Goes up on the wing. And hook it for Vanderbilt. Now Poole. 1:06 left to play in the first. To Sarr. Now here's Poole. Releases. Offensive board. Second shot opportunity. Sarr misses. The Lakers have gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. Outside Finney-Smith. Shoots over Sarr. Here's Vanderbilt. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
They keep capturing the lead and giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And that one's good. Poole.
Those are 2 tough points from Poole. Great to see him mixing it up down low.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 8 of 16 attempts to fall. Here's Vincent. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
A defensive lapse. Can't give him that kind of position.
Yeah, how do you let him get a lounge chair down there and be comfortable in the paint like that? Now that's 2 teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
The Wizards with another bucket. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
If you do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. It's Washington leading by just 2. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Wizards.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
At the forward slots, it's LeBron and Hachimura. Austin Reeves out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Hayes in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And as Chris Middleton has gotten older, Brent, he's had to battle a number of injuries.
Yeah, no doubt this is what happens to an aging player, and for Middleton, they seem to just be compounding. The tough thing for the squad that he plays with is just how reliable and important he's been in the biggest moments. So he gives them confidence. He needs to find it back in his own body.
Here's Middleton. Pass to Smart. Reeves against Middleton to the inside. That one goes in. Koulibaly's got his first points of the game.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
James outside. James with the focus.
LeBron sometimes will show him off. The handle's right there, pretty sick, slicing up the defense that time.
And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for the Wizards. Middleton from the outside. It's Hayes with the rebound. They trail by 1. The Lakers have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. That one's good for 2. James has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
The Wizards have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Middleton finds Smart. Down low. Here's Champagnie. That's in. Coming off an assist from Smart.
A great decision from Smart. He's all about doing what's best for the team.
Here's James. Oh, LeBron rising to the challenge.
This is what he does so well, putting the defender back on his heels and being relentless in flying to the basket.
Knocked away. Outside Koulibaly. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Kicks it to George. 3-pointer. Connects from downtown. George has got 7 points.
Great work collapsing the defense, then kicking it out.
Doncic passes to Reeves. Jacks up a 3. And Los Angeles another 3.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Calls timeout. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, Parker.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
Sarr's checked in for Washington. Brogdon comes in for Smart. Here's Koulibaly. Washington again can't hit.
Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
Brogdon with the ball. Hachimura covering. Brogdon, the pass to George. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
Johnson, he's checked in for Washington. Here's James.
Johnson. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Jordan Poole, he's checked in for Middleton. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from 3-point land.
Well, in the early goings, the mid-range shot has also been working well for them. They've been racking up some points off of those jumpers, and those are probably being invited.
Hayes for 3. It's rebounded by Washington. Inside, here's Poole. Rebounded by LeBron. Los Angeles has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Reeves finds Doncic. Over Poole. James can't get it to go. Washington trailing. And the Wizards on the break. Here's Johnson. Kicks it to George. 4-3. Doncic pulls down the board. The Lakers have gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. Here's Hayes. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
The Wizards trail by 3. In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Finney Smith checked in for Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. Next checked in for James. And Goodwin is subbed in for Reeves.
And how about the handles Luka has? Phenomenal at creating scoring opportunities for himself.
Here's Carrington. Kicks it to George. George with another miss. The Lakers lead by 3. Here's Goodwin. Got it. Good job in the low post. Goodwin's got his second basket of the game.
He gets the upper hand and lays it in. Defense needs to toughen up.
1:35 left in the half. Sarr passes to George. Carrington. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Here's Finney Smith. And the Lakers get it back. Doncic passes to Finney Smith. And here's Vanderbilt from the arc. Sarr pulls it in. Sarr's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Brogdon. And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. The Wizards making a switch here. Base checked in.
Team foul. Wizards substitution.
1:03 left in the first half. To the inside. And Sarr with the basket on the assist from Kispert. And it's now only a 1-point Los Angeles lead. And here's Vanderbilt from the arc. Hits the trifecta. Vanderbilt's got 7.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
Sarr passes to Bay. And the dunk by Bay.
So when Bay is coming at you like that with that kind of momentum, tough for the defense to interfere.
Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Now they're playing working to perfection there if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Here's Brogdon. Pass to Carrington. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clock. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
And you see the awareness Connect has a good understanding for when his guys are open.
Brogdon with the ball. Gets to see a basket. And his first shot of the game, no good.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Vanderbilt, no good. Fires from way outside. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. Back after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. Some good moments from both teams, but as the first period wrapped up, they trailed by 2. They took control in the second quarter, ending the half up by 6. What'd you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Lakers?
They've been knocking it down from 3. You have to give the playmakers credit consistently finding the open guy. And then, of course, their shooters have delivered. If they keep it up, they're going to be tough to beat.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on Washington?
Their unselfishness has kept them in the game. Just look at the assist numbers. Guys are
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Lakers lead by 6. Checking out the group for Brian Keefe to start the second half. We've got Bilal Coulibaly. Chris Middleton is out there with George. Then it's Jordan Poole. And it's Sarr in at the center position, filling out the middle. Washington shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. Down low. Here's Middleton. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. He has 6.
Chris Middleton has the size in this league that you need to finish on the inside. Got to get that one up quick.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
To the paint. Here's George. And the jam by George.
Well, when you can score the ball and the defense makes adjustments your way to do that, Poole has to take advantage like that.
Here's James. Not to be deterred. LeBron.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Who poked away and stolen by Reeves. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Poole with the ball. Picked up by Reeves. Here's George. And the jam by George.
I like what I saw on both ends that time. Hustling on defense to create some offense.
Over Middleton. Again, the Lakers.
This is what James does. Scores the ball and does it in so many different ways.
The Wizards trail by 9. And there's the foul. It's on Jackson Hayes. That's his first foul of the game. Champagny. He's checked in for Washington.
First team foul. Checking in for the Wizards, Justin Champagny.
Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Poole against Doncic. Poole shot is off. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Pass to Hayes. Second chance effort. Rebounded by Champagny. The Wizards have gotten 3 or 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's George. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Hayes. Hachimura with the ball. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first.
Oh, man, putting points on the board. The defense being tough on Hachimura.
Los Angeles shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And Los Angeles making a change here. Vincent's checked in. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Smart's checked in. Back to Coulibaly. And the layup is good off the glass.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Now a timeout called by Washington. You got to like what we're seeing from LeBron James.
Well, I hope this one is not the draw of a play, but to think about how they're going to defend that man. He's putting up some major numbers.
Finney Smith checked in for Los Angeles. Wizards trail by 11. Poole from long range. Outside Coulibaly. Pass to George. With the putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. Here's Hachimura. And the shot's good. Hachimura's got 12.
And Hachimura is such a skilled 4/3 man, good at using his size to take advantage there.
Washington's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. It's George on the wing. That three's off the mark. The Lakers lead by 11. Hachimura finds James. That one's wide left. The Wizards have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. For 3, George. Up again. Champagny. The second chance points on the tip in. Champagny's got 4 points now in the quarter. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt. Let's hope he's okay.
And hopefully it's not as bad as it looks. That would be a big blow for them.
Well, looking at his face right there, you can tell he's in a lot of pain, and there's a lot of trepidation right now on that team's sideline.
Vanderbilt's checked in for Los Angeles. Sadiq Bey, he's checked in for Washington. Johnson comes in for Poole. Counted for Benson. The Wizards trail by 11. Smart passes to Bey. Off the mark there with a 3. The Lakers have gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. Pass to James.
2 minutes remain in the third. 2 minutes.
Goes up at the elbow, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. James has got 11 in the second half.
Yeah, not every guy goes for the mid-range, but LeBron, definitely not every guy.
Smart punches it home off the drive.
Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Lakers.
I mean, they've been sinking shots from mid-range, and they found a gap there in the defense, and they just continue to exploit it.
Well, they've also put an emphasis on driving inside in this game. The defense hasn't been able to stop them from finding those gaps.
Outside Vanderbilt. Pass to Reeves. To the wing on the left. It's stolen by Smart. Tipped away. Vincent with the ball. Guarded now by Smart. The layup off target.
I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
Here's Carrington. And the layup is good.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
From 18 feet away. Nice shot by Finney-Smith.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Pass to Champagny. Good D by Finney-Smith. Los Angeles leading by 13. Outside Vanderbilt. 20 seconds left to play in the third quarter. And here's James. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Johnson. Nice work inside from James.
And you are at the mercy of LeBron James. Once he gets that kind of positioning, nice finish.
To the middle. Here's Bey. He's off on that one. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. LeBron and Vanderbilt, your small and power forwards. Luka Doncic is out there with Connect, and it's Hayes in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the Laker 5. And it's Doncic missing.
Not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Here's Hayes. And that one drops for him. And the Lakers lead by 17. And so it's Poole who brings up the ball for Washington. It's stolen by Doncic. Hayes misses. The Wizards shooting at a 48% clip from the floor.
Lakers. foul. Connect. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Poole. This one for three. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed and getting out on it.
And book it for Vanderbilt.
Gifted moving the ball. Luka is one of the best passers in the league.
And it's Washington with the ball. It's a 16-point game. Pass to Sarr. George left side. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. George has got 20 points.
And he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
Here's Middleton. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Jared Vanderbilt picks one up.
That's why Middleton gets the respect from the teammates here, adept at getting to the free throw line and attacking the inside.
Chris Middleton, 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. The Lakers making a switch here. Goodwin's checked in. Both free throws good from Middleton.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Doncic passes to Goodwin. Buries it from 3.
You can tell Doncic trusts his teammates. He'll get them looks and doesn't insist on doing everything himself.
Now a timeout called by Washington.
You know, one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Brian Keefe was saying to the team. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying, we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
Thanks for that, Allie. It's George on the wing to the paint. Here's Sarr, and he slams it in one-handed.
Every time I watch Sarr, I'm just amazed at how light off the floor he is.
And there's the foul. It's on Jackson Hayes. That's foul number 2 for him.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Doncic against Poole. Here's Middleton. Rebounded by the Lakers. 17 points was their biggest margin. From the stripe. Shot is good by Goodwin. Goodwin's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Vanderbilt.
The Wizards trail by 15. To the inside, Middleton. And it's Middleton finishing it off.
And Middleton getting up there allows him, with that height, to get up and jam it down.
Vanderbilt, no good. Washington has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Middleton passes to Sarr. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
So hard to contain LeBron. He's explosive and clever and unpredictable. It's kind of a nightmare for any defense.
The first one falls. Reeves is checked in for Goodwin. It's both from the stripe. The Wizards trail by 15. Poole with the ball. Now Doncic defending. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And another area where Poole continues to work has just become a much more effective passer.
Here's Hayes. Nice shot from the wing. And the Lakers lead by 15.
He was wide open, but just to make sure, he put a little fade on that jumper.
Poole, the pass to George. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Jared Vanderbilt picks one up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Finney Smith checked in for the Lakers. George hits them both. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Doncic passes to Finney Smith. And a nice finish on the left.
And staring at a side. Sizable deficit. The defense has to tighten up.
Inside, here's Coulibaly, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Poole with the ball. Hayes picks him up. And George with the jam.
Poole showing he's more comfortable in that pick and roll setting. He can be dangerous.
Here's Reeves. And it's Coulibaly with a rebound. The Wizards trail by 13. With the drive, kicks it out to Middleton. Off target with the 3.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
James uses the glass to finish the layup. James has got 6 here in the quarter.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Lakers.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for LeBron James.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastated.
Now a timeout called by Washington. They trail by 17. 1:10 left in the final quarter. All right, we present our New Balance player of the game, LeBron James.
And I'll tell you what, this was one easy pick for sure. From the start, he looked in total control for the entire game. It's incredible to see a player outperforming everyone else on the court.
Well, they are playoff bound with him rounding into form and playing some of his best basketball. They just got to continue to play together. We'll see if he's able to keep playing at this level. And book it for Vanderbilt. And the Lakers lead by 19.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
From 13, Finney Smith's shot is off. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Washington. And that one's good. Poole.
Poole does a great job there, just extending and using his length to have an advantage on that shot.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on. And that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Three-pointer, Kispert. That's in. Coming off an assist from Smart. Out to the right wing. And here's Vanderbilt from the arc. Can't connect. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Luka, you played well tonight, and your team got the win. Those two usually go together, but what else made the difference?
Yeah, I think we had a great game. You know, I think it was a great game today. You know, we step up together, play good defense, and it was a great win.
Team defense goes a long way. Thanks, Luka.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you next time.
Icy as a hockey ring, Philly flyer. When I bought the Rolls Royce, they thought it was lease. Then I bought that new Ferrari, hey, to rest in peace. Hey, to rest in peace to the parking lot. Phantom so big, can't even fit in the parking spot. You ain't talking about my then what you talking about? Moving silent, and I don't talk a lot. I don't say a word. Was on my grind, and now I got what I deserve. Hold on, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished. When I bought the Aston Martin, y'all thought it was rented. Flexing on these, I'm like Popeye on the spinach. Double M, yeah, that's my team. The captain, I'm lieutenant.